We are joined by skateboard legend. Is it too soon to call you a legend? Tony Hawk is here.
He's not old enough for that.
I'll embrace my age, so it's okay.
Good man, good man. Well, I was just saying, I have to say, because a lot of the viewers out there are kind of living through us in this time on the red carpet, and one of the things that really struck me is he could be a basketball player instead of a skateboarder. You are so tall. How tall are you?
6'3".
All right, see what I'm saying? So, but there are some important things that we want to talk about besides your height. So,
like skateboarding.
Exactly.
Like giving people the chance to skateboard. Yeah, that was like as a kid, that was kind of your way of speaking your mind, right? You're not a loud guy. That was the way you emoted,
yeah,
right?
well, I really found, I found a purpose, so to speak. You know, I found something that I really enjoyed, that I thrived at, that I could challenge myself at, and I found a community at the skate park. And I was lucky in that I lived near one of the last remaining skate parks in the U.S. And so when I had this success as a skater later on, I just felt like I wanted to give that opportunity to kids in areas where they really don't have those kind of facilities or have the chance to get them. And that's what we do at the foundation.
So you guys have gone around and created skate parks where there were none.
We've helped to, yeah. I mean, we've helped to fund them and give them resources. And we really just want to help the people that have at least taken the incentive to try to do something themselves and maybe ran into some stumbling blocks. And so what we do is we take a grant application, and, make sure that it's truly a low-income area. There's no other skate parks nearby, and that the facility is going to be free, and that it's going to really help the community.
And do you get in there yourself, knowing skate parks, I know you have one in your backyard? Do you get in and help design it a little bit?
I do, actually, yeah. That's one of my main
are?
functions there. Is I get every single design, and I pour over and make comments. I cross stuff out. I think sometimes I frustrate people because they'll come to me with a design that clearly isn't written up by a skateboarder,
right?
And I'll just mangle it. And but I think it helps because the skaters will appreciate it once it gets built.
And do you get out there yourself and test it out before you turn the kids loose?
No, generally I'll try to get to some of the grand openings, but we've done over 400 skate parks in the last 7 years. I can't get to them all.
Yeah.
Come on.
You
gotta want it.
You're an amazing man, and we did say a legend, but but yeah, you're not able to be in that many places at once, are you?
Not quite.
Well, we want to talk about something very amazing that you're doing, and that's the skate parks in the inner cities. And we have a fabulous package to set up for you here. Take a look at exactly what Tony Hawk is doing.
In action right now.
Tony Hawk made history by landing skateboarding's first 900.
Tony Hawk sent it to it, and it's an unbelievable move.
It was a defining moment for Tony and the sport he loved. Tony began skating at age 9, when the sport was anything but popular. Lucky enough to have a skate park near his home in San Diego, California, Tony was able to develop his skills and eventually become the most successful skater ever. Since then, Tony's life has been a media frenzy. His athletic accomplishments, a blockbuster video game series, along with successful businesses and tours have taken him and skateboarding places he never dreamed possible.
This thing's got pop!
For most people, Tony is the face of action sports, and skateboarding is more popular than ever.
I'm not allowed to go outside or anything because my parents think it's too dangerous.
Neighborhood's kind of difficult. It's alright. It's okay though. Like, can't wear colors, and this is Compton, so.
We have the gang problem, of course. I try to look at the solutions, opposed to the problems.
In the past 5 years, we've helped make 336 success stories similar to this. So I hope you'll join me today in making Compton our next success story.
They might give 25 grand to help build a skate park, but a skate park doesn't cost 25 grand. But what happens is Tony Hawk and his organization gives 25 grand and they bless the plans and what the project is. Well, next thing you know, you have matching funds that come in and it snowballs.
Probably never thought that somebody so famous could help us out and do something for us, for once.
I really do think that having a skate park in Compton is going to change Compton the way that the Tony Hawk Foundation promised it would, the way that the people raising the money said, if you give us this money, if you help us raise this money, it will change Compton.
I think skating broadens the horizons of anybody that's never really done it before. I mean, you feel free when you're on a board. You feel like you can't be stopped.
Like if you have problems in your life, just like skateboarding, you'll mess up a couple times, it'll hurt, and you still keep on going, and you'll get it.
I'm hoping that you'll open your mind and your ears, maybe your pocketbook, to considering getting involved in the Tony Hawk Foundation and the work that they do bringing skate parks to communities all over the United States.